Alright, hey. Uh, don't know what I was going to say there. I'm going to play Canvas. Here it is. Alright, so scoring is up here. This is the market. I'll be buying these cards, trying to make a good painting to match these goals. I'll explain it as I go. I don't think I need to explain too much more. So let's look at what the goals are. Alright, so for, I'll get a red ribbon if I can. Get two suns together. I'll get a blue ribbon if I get one of every symbol of the 4 symbols. And I'll find out what they are thematically, because they do mean something. So I'll put somewhere in here. Here we are. So hue, shape, texture, and tone. Alright, right, so I get two of the suns gets me, or tone gets me a red ribbon. I got one of each, that gets me a blue ribbon. I've got 3 of a kind and 2 of a kind, gets me a green ribbon. And if I have exactly 6 symbols, that gets me a purple ribbon. So it is possible to get all 4 in one painting, which isn't always possible, but in this game it will be. Some of the, let's see, let's go to the market. Are any of them out yet? Yes. This one gets me a silver ribbon for having a texture. I think that was texture, right? The square. And there are no gold ones out. Some of them are gold. They work the same, but they are. You need to have the next to the ribbon. If that shows up, I'll explain it. Oh, actually, let's go back to that. This one means whatever's to the left of it, it'll be the same. Star is something, but that means it's a wild. It can be any symbol. What does it mean thematically? Creativity. I think that's all. That's all I need to know for that. And then there's these frames, which. When I complete a painting, this is different for the solo game, so I'll explain it for the solo game. So let's say this one. If I got 3 or more suns and stars, I can put it in that frame, which gets me the 2 points. And if I get 4 of a kind, then I get one of these platinum ribbons, which is worth 4 points. The silver's worth 2 and the gold's worth 3. I think that's fine. So I'm going to make 3 paintings and score as much as I can. So I've got these, what are they called? They're your money, basically, but they have a name. This rule looks really good, by the way, the one that comes in the big box. What are they called? Maybe it doesn't tell you. I'm sure they've got a name. Doesn't really matter. But I just want to get it right. Okay, can't find it. Whatever. So I start with 6. So if I can get something from the first row for free. If I want to get something on the second row, then I've got to put one on each of these. If I want to get something from the third row, I'm going to put one on all 4 of these, and then if I want something for the 4th row, I've got to put one on 6 of these. And then all slides to the left, and we can go from there. Alright, so I'm going to take that because it's the tunnel, because it's got a star on it, and it's got a square on it. That's a good start. 2, 3, and then a new one comes out. Alright, so he does a toss. This is just, the opponent doesn't score, they just take stuff from the market. Oh, okay, they all came face up. Which means he's going to take something from the fourth row. And he'll take that one. Alright, so I've got this texture. What do I want to do with it? What do I want to add to it? Well, it's kind of wasteful doing that. I could go there. That's pretty good. I might do that. What do I need? I need 3 of a kind and 2 of a kind, ideally. That will give me 3 of a kind, and then if I can get another... Yeah, I'm going to grab that. I put one on each one, and then I grab this and I get the one that's on it. Then these will slide down. Oops. That was the next one. Alright, his turn. He's got none, so he's going to take from the first row. And it's an even amount, so he's going to take that one. Alright, so I'm going to have 5 in my hand at a time before I have to build something, paint something. But looking at this, let's... No, there. Oh, that's what I meant to go to. No, let's come up here. Alright, so looking at this. Currently I've got 2 wilds, a triangle and a square. So, yes, okay, looking at the market. There. I'm going to take this one. Gives me that. Let it slide down. I'll show you why I took that on my next turn. So he does his toss. Alright, that's what he came out with. So he's going to take from he hasn't got enough to take from the second row, so he'll take from the first row. One of them is face up, that's an odd number, so he'll take from the bottom. If it's even, he takes from top. If it's odd, he takes from the bottom. 2, 3. Alright. Alright, so I've got this now. No, wait, hang on. I'd rather get the red ribbon. Alright, I've basically got 2 options here. Let's go to scoring. Right. If I go for that, I've got 1, 2. Oh no, that's no good. Yeah, this isn't as good as I thought it was. Give me a second. Oh no, yep, sorry. Yep. If I make the star a triangle, I got 3 triangles, 1, 2, 3, and I got 2 squares. So that's the 3 of a kind, 2 of a kind. I'll get a green ribbon for that. I won't get a red. I won't get the blue. I already got 5. Oh, okay. All I get out of that actually is a green. That's not as good as I thought it was. If I do that, then I won't get the green, but I'll get a silver. So I'm better off going for the green, because then more greens is going to be worth more silvers. These are worth 2 standard, these will be worth 2, 5, and then 10. But maybe I don't want to build yet, maybe I want to paint yet, maybe I want to do something else. I'm looking at this position, that could be good. Yeah, I'm going to grab that. I don't know if it's good or not, but I'll take it and see what happens. Alright, here's his toss. Alright, so even bin, so he's gonna grab that. Alright, and this symbol means that you can flip it over. So you could grab it as that, or you could grab it as that. Alright, so I'm looking at what I've got. I think I've got a better hand now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I don't. If I do that and then that's not as good. That'll get me what, 5 of the type, not looking at, oh, whoops, I've been on that the whole time. Alright, I'm looking at this. That'll get me 5 of a kind, which doesn't, and it'll get me a silver. So that's not any better. Maybe I want that, but I can't afford that now. And if I take something else, I'm going to have to paint with what I've got. So that's, I'm kind of stuck now with what I've got. Alright. What if I do that? If I do that, I got I don't think there's any way I can get this to show all the stuff I want at the same time. No. Right, so I want that to be under that, but then I can't. Alright, no, I don't want that. Actually, yeah, there's no point in having that there unless I'm going to do that. Alright, I think I'm going to go for that, which means yeah, I'm going to grab this. It gives me some more money. Actually, I just want to make sure that actually is allowed. I think it is. Alright, blend. Yes, I can do it. Cool. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Stay slide along. And he flips. Did I turn that on? Just want to make sure I turned on the bot. I did. Excellent. Alright, so that's what he drew. He flipped, whatever. So it puts one there, and he takes this. Which I kind of wanted, but oh well. They slide down. Alright, so this is what I've got. I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to slide this into here. I'll choose that one. These don't make any difference, it's just how it looks. Alright. So looking at this, I've got, do I have 2 stars next to each other? Suns next to each other? No. Do I have 1 of everything? No. Do I have 3 of a kind and 2 of a kind? No. Do I have 6? No. Okay, so I didn't do great, actually. But, what I did get, if I make that a square, I've got 1, 2, 3 squares, and, actually, hang on. Yeah. Oh wait, this one. That's gotta be those, yeah, cool. Alright, 3 squares, I get 1 silver ribbon for every square I've got. So I get 3 silver ribbons. And then that's the same thing. That copies this. So I get another 3. 2, 3. Actually, I'll do 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then looking at the frames. So that's not bad. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 12 points right there. That's better than I thought I was going to get. Alright, and then looking at the frames. I want the square one, so I'll put this in here. And then, if I had 4 of a kind, which I don't, I would also get a platinum ribbon. But I don't, so I'm just going to put that there. So, just putting that there. Alright, so now it's his turn. He's only got the 1, so he flips that. I'm going to put these off screen a bit. Actually, no, I'll leave them on screen. I'll take those off. I'll put these down here. Alright, he's going to flip his thing. Odd, so he takes on the bottom row. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's a gold ribbon. So that gets you a gold ribbon for every square next to it. So if you put it like that, actually no, if you put it like that, you'd get 2 for it. So that's pretty good. I haven't got the money to be able to afford that, but that would be good. Okay, well that's what I want. What do I want now? Probably want that just for the money. I've already got 2 in my hand though. That would make 3. This poisonous I've got can be flipped to growth. What do I want? I want to try and get 2 of a kind. I want to get 1 of everything, and I want to get 2 of a kind and 3 of a kind. I want to get 6. It shouldn't be that hard. This one's probably the hardest one to match everything with. But okay, how much I've got? So I'm going to take from the 3rd row if I want. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Mostly for the money, but I might end up using that. So these will slide down. Boom. Alright, he does his flip. 3. Alright, so he takes from the 2nd row. It was an odd number, so he takes from the bottom. I didn't want that anyway, I don't think. 2. Okay. That's not bad, that one. Might take that. Maybe. Actually, I want these 2 really, so I'm gonna go there and there gets me this. And then he flips. Came out even, so he's gonna take from the top row, takes that. Alright, so now I can grab that. Put one there, grab this. Okay, now I've got 5 in my hand, so I need to build something on my next turn. Alright, so take him from the 2nd row, and he's taken even, so he takes the top one. Alright, and I need to build something now, so I'm going to look at what I've got. So I was thinking of putting those 2 together, because they work well. And then if I can get... Oh, that's pretty good, yeah, I'll go with that. Poisonous bait. Yep, I'm going to do that. I'll put it into this one. Alright, so looking at it, I didn't get that, I didn't get that, I did get that though. 3 of a kind and 2 of a kind. That gives me a green ribbon. Do I have exactly 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't. So close to getting that one. But I get 2 gold ribbons. 1 for that, 1 for that. So that's pretty good. And then I got 3 triangles, which lets me use the triangle frame. Which one's that? This one. So I'll slide that into there. That's another 2 points for doing that. So let's look at my frame stuff. They're looking pretty good. Alright, so he goes next. Odd, so he takes this one. Okay, I got 1 more painting and then it's going to be game over. So, I've got 5, so I can afford to take from the first 3 rows. And I've got these 2. What can I do with them? So doing that, if I did that, or that, either way, I got 3 of whatever I put there, and a sun. So, that's not really great from what I've got, what I can get though. These aren't flippable ones. Yeah, so the triangle or a sun. And whatever there times 3. So I guess if I put 4 triangles. If I did that, that'll get me 4 triangles. Which won't get me much here, but it'll get me the frame, which will get me a platinum ribbon, because it's 4 of a kind. But I don't really... Could be something better than that. I don't have to use both of these either. So what else is available that's good? I mean, I can get that and that. Well, that and that would be good actually. I might go for that. And then... yeah, I'll do that. It'll give me the money if nothing else. Slide along. Alright. And he flips. Alright, so it's an even number of face up ones. And it takes from the second row. Oh, I want that. Alright, there goes that plan. I've got enough to buy anything. None of that. Because it gets me 1 each of those, and it'll get me points for any sun I've got if I can get a sun in there somehow. Which both the suns I've got and the cards I've got already, though, are blue. So, I won't get both of those if I did that. I'll get extra one of those, but then nothing in there. Oh no, yeah, okay, I'm gonna take that last one there. 1, 2, 3. This one. I think that's good. Oh, wait. No, it's not. Damn. Nah, that's not what I want. Alright. Okay, so what do I want? I've got 3, so I can afford to buy 2 more before I have to build something. That's got triangles, that could be good. I'll put that. If I do that, so that's 4 triangles. Maybe. I'll get you 4 triangles. And then that will give me at least one of those, and then the suns are all on blue. Yeah, maybe. No, but I want that because of that. Maybe I want that. Alright, I'm gonna take this and I'll work out what I'm gonna do with it later. Why is this playing the same song over and over? Or is it? Maybe it's not. Just a 14-minute song. Let's skip that. Sound the same. Maybe it's just because they're both Indian. It sounds the same to me. Anyway, that was my turn. His turn. All right, 3. So can I take this one? And then I got 3. Oh, mine that would be good, but I can't afford it. That's not going to happen. Alright, so I'm going to look at what I've got. Figure out what I want to do. If I did that, that'd be worth 2. And I'd get that. That's pretty good. Yeah, alright, yes, yep, okay, figured it out. I'll take this. Yep, I think that's pretty good. Slide along. Now, because I have to build next turn, I don't really need to do his last turn, but I'm going to anyway. Alright, he took that. Oops, no, he didn't, he took that. And I'm going to go get that piece I just dropped. Yep, alright, and I'm going to build this. Because Forbidden Monument. Alright, so did I get 2 stuns next to each other? Yes, I did. I get that. Did I have 1 of everything? No. Did I get 3 of a kind and 2 of a kind? No. Did I get 6 total? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Ah well. Right, but I did get these. So I get 2 silver for that. And then I got these as well. 2 silver for that. So that worked out pretty good. And a lot of silvers in this game. And then I've got no, I've only got 2 of a kind. I haven't got any 3 of a kinds. So I can't frame it. So that's it. So now look at what all this is worth. Let's see. What screens have I got set up? No, that one. There we go, yep, okay, so. Alright, so that is what I ended up with. Yeah, you can see that, cool. So, let's see, red, I got 1 red, that's worth 4 points. I don't have any blues, I got 1 green, that's worth 2 points. The silvers are all worth 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 20. They're worth 3, plus So 6. Two of them are framed, so I get 2 points each for those. And that's it. Yeah. 36. Which I don't think is very good. Okay, easy. Let's show you this. So 35 is easy. I just got the easiest. So you're supposed to pick your difficulty before you start, but I don't like doing that. Yeah, so I'm actually playing with Vincent. The other solo mode is the solo puzzle, which works differently, but the scoring is the same. So that was a quick game of Canvas. I will pack this up now because I want to show off the big box. Which you can see I've got these trays. So I want to show that off because that is pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's worth it. It's kind of expensive, but I think it's worth it. Alright. So, how am I going to do this? I'll put those over there. Alright, so I'll pack this up. And you can see there's a lot of those in there. Okay. That's a go. This has all these little drawers. They go there. This goes here. There. Oh, that actually doesn't go there, that goes there. That one goes there. And on the other side. It's a very cool box. Okay, so all the frames go here. Let's do this one. Two things going there. Right, that way. So that goes on the other side. I won't do that right now. Alright, so the background cards, they go in here. Coin tiles, there you go. Three cards go in here. And all these ones, there's heaps of them. Alright, so they go in there. That goes here. Rulebook and the setup guide goes in there. That goes in there. That slides into there. It does dip a bit, but you can get it in pretty easy. That's everything. neatly goes into this, and then a little slot here for the original board. So if you want to play without the expansion, without any expansions, and I suppose you can play with the original board with all the expansions. There's no reason you couldn't. You just have less options because there's only what 5 cards available instead of 8. But anyway, it's a little slot in there for it. So that's pretty cool. And then where's the thing? Where did I put it? Oh, it's over there. So that slides onto there. You can go either way, but like that. And then it can sit like that, or I can sit like that. Like that, or like that. There's the art for it. Very cool. Alright. That's it. Good game. I might do another game today. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, that is it. Bye.